Ignore that. Ignore the button I pushed that was wrong. Anyway, it's ghost trick time.
It's Ghost Trick.
It's everyone.
Ghost!
You might have thought that we were doing Lifeline tonight, but we're not. It's ghost trick. Surprise. That's the ghost trick. I tricked you all.
You son of a bitch.
I've deceived you. All right.
I can't believe you're a liar.
I know, right? I'm such a diabolical.
You
motherfucker.
sick bastard.
I know, right? All right. I think we might go back and do some of these on. Oh, come on. Come on. Man.
We said this exact same thing last time at the end of the stream.
But still, all right. But yeah, so we're going to be wrapping up Ghost Trick tonight, and then at the end, for everyone, just here's a little sneak peek. Give me one moment while I make sure that I don't fucking destroy everything. For the visuals on the other side things.
Hands.
That's not what they're seeing yet. Shut up. I'm testing it. I'm testing it. But I happen to have, if you take a moment to look at the home menu, you'll see, well, okay, you won't see with the things in the way, but if I hide the reactives, you should see that I'm using a game card version right now, which is not the, that is not the major release of, Ghost Trick was not released on a physical release in America, at least, but in Japan it was, and so I happen to have the collector's edition box.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure that it's not upside down the entire fucking time. And show it off at the end of the stream, because it's also a little difficult to get everything out. There's all kinds of goodies in here that I'm really excited to show off, including what is essentially, according to this, essentially a miniature like escape room game, which is a really big shame because I can't fucking read Japanese.
Skill issue.
So we're
Sounds
gonna
like
do
a you problem.
We're gonna do our best, and once we get to it, I'm gonna see if I can find a more detailed translation of the components of it, because I know that fans are insane, and when it's time, I'm also gonna get my keyboard out of the way. But for now, what we're gonna be doing, that's the wrong fucking button again. All right, for now, we've got.
Maybe someday he'll learn what his buttons do.
And of course, this whole plan depends on us not getting caught on so many tangents we don't even finish the game tonight.
Bold of you to assume that I don't have can account for that. All right. But yeah, so we I had another thing I was gonna say, but I can't remember what it was. But also, yeah, Len, leave the room. Okay. Yeah, we will be getting to Lifeline very soon. I just had to finish a good video game first. All right. Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea.
Ruh-roh.
Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing?
It's a claw.
It's like
So
there's a bottle in it. A flashlight. Ah!
What was with that cunty pose?
Yeah.
Have you met the guy? I see you managed
I mean,
to
I've met
survive,
him, but it was
detective.
just my god.
Hey, you're.
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there.
Me?
No, the other guy. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you
Just
wanted
felt
to get
like it.
revenge on us.
He's just being a little silly.
I don't really know. Please! You gotta tell me! I need to know!
Where did you get those sunglasses?
Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you. What happened?
I can't hold on to that
Your
image of
dashing
myself any
figure!
longer.
It's gone!
You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are, and who I am, too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Poor Camilla. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak.
Well, damn.
What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with these people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsec fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah. That meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
All right.
You good?
Yes. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects.
In my case, swapping objects.
Hi, Miss All, I love you. Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah. My powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
It is? Well, how then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. Its radiation.
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
On that day, 10 years ago. Man,
Oh.
this particular
Face
body
down,
just has
ass up.
absolutely the worst luck with falling prone. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So, of course, I received special powers. Because
Oh, of course.
nothing can go right for me. I'm just fucked.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too?
You know, you might be right.
No!
Arf!
Hmm.
It's why.
Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park? At the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So, that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Took me like 3 minutes to find where that fucking emote was in the stupid menu, but it's fine. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death?
Think if the object body he's currently in fell down, it too would fall ass up. Do you think the curse follows him no matter the form? It would fall ass
100%.
up. It would fall ass up and then collapse
He
into
would fall
into a
ass
pile.
up in every universe.
Yeah, but it would fall ass up with the fire extinguisher sticking straight up in the air, and then it would collapse into a nondescript pile of whatever. But
Fire
he would,
extinguisher would still be sticking straight up in the air.
yeah, but crucially, he would fall ass up first before disseminating.
Ah, this is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
Makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
That's not saying as much as you think it is, Missile.
That stupid dog.
I love you. Never change. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean?
What does he mean? Let's find out.
Yeah. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel.
So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow.
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super. They were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, me gods! I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target.
What? Huh?
You, detective.
Me?
One final target.
One final target.
If you weren't there in that park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Oh, so you're blaming me for that, huh?
Not necessarily. I mean, I did. It was a huge dick move on my part, honestly.
It
but-
was all your fault.
Well,
I hope you know this.
No, stop that. Get voices in my head. You're bringing me astray again. But yeah, I think he genuinely believed that it was, at least in some way, Lynn's fault earlier. But I think now he kind of understands that it's not actually. Because, you know, now that he's
Gotta
kind
blame
of...
someone.
Yeah, which this guy plays the blame game a lot. As evidenced by when he burned his fist to a crisp and when he was saying that, like, you guys stole my life away 10 years ago. Like, he was pointing the blame to everyone but himself. And, you know, yeah, victim blaming much.
I mean, in that exact situation, the guy he was talking to was mostly to blame.
Yeah, because he was speaking to Cabanella at the time. That was
Yeah.
was a big part of it. But then Cabanella's just like, but Lynn, she was just a little girl playing in the park. And he was just like, no, just feral noises. But yeah.
I was just a kid playing in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me.
Zoop.
I took possession of you to make you shoot me. And your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. Remember this. This is important. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark.
The pose!
Again, somehow.
Ass up.
The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. Hey, what the? I showed up. It's like how a slice of buttered bread will always fall on the buttered side. He always lands ass up. Buzz buzz.
Always.
Mythbusters tested that. It's true.
Tapes a slice of bread to a back of a cat to test if a cat lands on its feet more than the bread lands butter side down. Perpetual motion machine. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
Why are those people targeting me? I'd never even heard of the Temsic meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later. Well, fuck. That was heavy. Speaking of heavy, this submarine.
They do tend to be pretty heavy, yeah.
It's also
Metal in
sinking.
there.
And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine.
Well, damn.
Oh no.
There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea! We hook up the phone line and... There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. As opposed to one for the living. Used for
Yeah, what's the alternative to that?
Used for novelty vampire-themed parties.
Burial.
There's
I
no
see.
escape.
I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling. Cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along.
End roll credit.
That's so
good
fucking
morning.
bad. It's horrible. One thing I just read recently about this game is that, like, it's one thing to show that your characters are in explicit danger and all that, and it's another thing in this game to show them actually dying, or in most instances arriving after they're already killed, and seeing how they died and changing that. Like, it's like most video games, just as a whole, just by their nature, will start at the beginning of the dangerous event, and then you change things as you go. You never really see the end result first, and there's just something about that feels very distinct to this game in a weird way, and it's almost certainly not the case, but the fact that this is one of those games where you get to see essentially the bad ending each time before you make your change and before you succeed, the fact that you see that impact just makes it way more palpable. Yeah, the opposite of a Phoenix Wright case. Like, the most you get in a Phoenix Wright case if you fuck up enough times is just the text saying guilty, and then that's it. And they cut away. They don't show the person being executed via electric chair after about a year and a half or 2 years of incarceration. No, it just ends before you even leave the courtroom. Or in the case of...
never happen.
Yeah, or in the case of the miracle never happened,
Miracle.
you get one or two stills that are dramatic, and then that's about it. I'm actually curious. I'm pretty sure they didn't change that typo in the HD re-releases.
Thank God.
Which they also didn't fix time to save this, his life, and this. So honestly, more power to them.
I would have been so sad if the miracle never happened, wasn't there?
Actually, wait,
The
did
miracle never happened. Never happened.
Hold on. I'm gonna Google something real quick. The miracle never.
All right.
happened.
So, Camilla.
Shut up. Yep. Anyway.
Lynn?
Camilla!
Is it true? We're stuck here?
Yeah, sorry, kid.
What? Oh,
Fuck! They did fix it in the HD version. Damn it!
No!
The miracle never happened. Never happened.
The miracle never happened. Never happened.
If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us.
Side note: that bad ending is truly like gut wrenching. That whole case is so good, and that bad ending would be absolutely gut wrenching if there wasn't a typo in the very last line of that epilogue that totally killed all of the emotion. Oh man.
But we're pulling the emotion from this scene right now. We're talking about something else entirely.
Anyway.
Oh, Camilla! I am so sorry.
That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape, if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute. Yes, we do.
Oh, it's a good thing that she held on to that and not Jowd.
This'll tell us where Detective Jowd is.
Or to be more precise, where this guy's corpse is. That present from the inspector in white.
That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him.
Well, he had very good forethought.
And the bullet is still in this person's body right in the control room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers. Right, Miss Lynn?
Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
I guess it does make sense as to why Jowd would give it to Lynn, because Jowd knew that he was looking for, quote, Sissel's corpse, whereas Lynn was looking for Camilla. So I guess it would make sense.
Yeah, but
so
if Jowd's looking for Sissel's corpse, wouldn't Jowd want to have the thing that tells him where Sissel's corpse is?
I guess so that he could make sure that Lynn could find him if something went wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Or torpedo? Either way, very fortuitous.
And- Yeah, because something has gone wrong, and we do need to find him.
In any case, it's way too early to give up.
It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
You sound awful chipper. Probably because
I have to be.
Literally our last hope. Where'd you go? That's suspicious as hell. Where did he go?
He's already using all the cores. You can't jump into them.
Yeah, but then I would still see his core, like his little flame.
He's hiding.
So, my dad isn't here on the submarine?
Don't worry. We're going to go get him right now.
Okay. I hope it didn't hurt Lynn's feelings. What I said about my dad saving us if he was here. Well, don't worry about that. Comments like that just roll right off Miss Lynn's back. She's really thick-skinned.
Ouch.
I'm gonna start being tougher too. I wanna make my dad proud of me. Miss Camilla.
I'm sure your dad is very proud of you, Camilla. Dog.
Okay. What do we do now?
We go find the command room that was launched somewhere into the sea.
What? How? Just to let you know, don't like water very much.
According to Lynn, the key to our plan is a torpedo, kind of a missile.
Missile? You have a missile right here.
I don't think she's talking about that kind of a missile. Now then, where did we see another torpedo? We're a little close. It's fine.
So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment?
It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell.
Detective Jowd's watch will tell us exactly where it is.
Right. He said it was a radio receiver, didn't he? Whatever that is.
Do you even know what that is? There might still be another
forgore.
torpedo on this submarine.
I forgore. This little wisp, like, changes into a skull emoji.
If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd.
That's a brilliant plan, Detective.
You think so? I am a detective.
So what are you gonna do? Ride on top of the torpedo?
Of course not. You guys are gonna go.
Darn, I kinda wanted to see that.
You want to see me drown?
Not what I said, but alright. Beep boop. The grapes!
The grapes!
Why is this machine shoving grapes at me?
Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine's probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed.
Oh, it sounds heavenly.
You cannot eat grapes, buddy boy.
I've been thinking about this for a while now, but don't you think that that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country.
Anyway...
What country are you
looks
talking
like the
about
arm
again?
is-
You know, that one.
Oh, that one. Okay, I see.
Gestures,
that one?
Been
gestures
busted.
toward Commander Sith. You know, the one where that guy's from. Imagine if they had just gone, like, completely, like... Yeah, we are talking explicitly about Russia. This is Russia. This guy in the submarine. We are going to model him after Vladimir Lenin. Or, like, just, like, they had just gone all in, rather than, like, Ace Attorney kind of tiptoeing around it, like saying, oh, Borginia or whatever. It's like, no, we are explicitly saying that this country is going to war with Russia over ghost technology. Like, fucking imagine how fucking buck wild that would have been. Did you get this line?
Yep.
Well, okay. I took a bad time to clear my eyesight. My eyes are watering. I haven't even gotten to the sad part yet.
Blink more.
You
I
missed your
can't.
window for the thing.
I did. I'll try it again. Got it. Torpedo room or the engine room? Phone line to the engine room isn't working right now. All that water probably damaged the line. I
Well,
guess I
that
don't
makes
need to
that
go back there
decision easy.
anyway. And yet it's still an option.
Torpedo room, huh?
There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're gonna use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jowd up. But something like that.
It's fine, I can take it.
I believe it.
We'll
Did you
climb
see
up
how
the
he pulled
torpedo
himself
room,
up
too.
into that vent in chapter 12 or whatever? Actually, I think chapter 12 is probably highballing it. It was probably, I think it was like chapter 8. You
Up
will go
is
to the torpedo
definitely
room and you
safer.
will like it. Okay, I'll see you there then.
Not shown. Lynn clambering up like a monkey.
At least Camilla was awake this time, so she could do her own climbing.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. tiny bit off so it doesn't actually hit.
Well, by the time it arrives,
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be a tiny bit off anyway.
And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck.
All right. So there is a bit of dialogue you can get by speaking to. I believe you speak to Missile first.
What happened to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us
These two ladies.
and our powers. I think he more means like, what happened to these two ladies? Like it's just like basically referring to his mom and his other mom.
It's just funny.
It's very funny, yeah.
The ladies.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
Good boy.
Get a load of that.
Boy. The best boy.
Yeah. Talk to Camilla. Alright, talk to Lynn
Wait,
first.
this one?
How's it going there?
I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put in a slight offset, though. Don't want to blow it up.
I'm sure Detective Jowd would appreciate that.
Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile.
Okay, thanks. I cannot... Oh, I can switch to Missile. I didn't even see that at the
After you
bottom.
talk to him. Please help my dad, Sissy. I'll be okay here. I'm not scared.
That little shake. Oh.
Hmm.
Leave it to me, Camilla. We'll be back with your father to save you. I promise.
Wait a minute, Sissel.
What is it?
What you just said. I wanted to say that. Thank you, Missile. We can do it. I know we can.
Oh, puppy. Do you have anything to say? No. Alright. We've only really got one other thing we can do. The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? I don't think the entire device is broken. Probably work just fine if only I could move this switch. We'll just find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone, which means I've got to rely on the good boy.
That dog.
Switch it.
Get a load of that dog.
Alright, hopefully there's not a rat in this one. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end, too. But something's odd.
What is?
The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. Wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Okay, hop into the missile.
Why does the lever
Missile?
on the left control the missile on the right? Excellent question,
This
actually.
country's speech technology is pretty off, you know.
I agree.
Me too.
Okay, thanks. Alright.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for just an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels.
I want you to go, Missile.
What? But, Miss Lynn.
You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope.
But, what if that something doesn't happen?
What if the
I'll
miracle
be able to
never
see you
happened?
again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that.
Puppy.
I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla!
Puppy.
Oh.
That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch.
We're ready.
Now, can Missile count?
I'll do the counting
We-
for the both of us. It's fine.
He has shown he's very good at timing, like with that bullet earlier.
Yeah.
Sissel,
Yes?
we never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're gonna see each other again. Right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promised, little lady.
Of course we will.
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens.
Here goes then.
Good luck, friend.
Oh, that would be why they do that. Anyway.
Camilla waving. I didn't notice that before.
This game's animations are all so good. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, 12 seconds are up. Look at him standing there so proudly, as if he's not...
I think there were a couple cores there.
Detective Jowd!
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him.
You'd better not, you might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd.
Yeah, okay. Hang on, can I talk to Missile first?
Detective Jowd is lying on the floor.
I'm glad you came along, Missile.
Huh?
After all, you and I are the only ones who can bring Detective Jowd back to life.
That's right. Let's save him. Together.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Who are you?
We found Dragoni.
Are you Sissel?
Please excuse my appearance. I don't know if I've
He
been...
is pretty unsightly right now.
I don't have a body. I might be naked. Am I naked? I think I'm naked.
Oh, you got some on Zung, you're not naked.
Ah, that's true. I don't know if I'm doing a super great job of distinguishing it, because it has been like over a month since we played this last, I think.
Yeah.
But after Sissel drops his like appearance of quote Sissel, I tried to differentiate his voice a little bit. I don't know if that's coming through at all, or if it's just the same but quieter. But I don't know, because I think I don't know. I've been thinking about this moment since we started this fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Please excuse my appearance. I'm having an identity crisis right now.
Can't believe you made it here. How's Camilla? And what about Lynn?
Well,
They're dying.
it's kind of a long story. Well, the good news is they're not dead yet. I told Detective Jowd
Yet?
about it, everything that happened on the submarine Unoa.
The submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine?
I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd.
Are you... Yomiel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you remember me, do you?
How could I possibly forget?
So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Unoa were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd?
Right.
This is the big reason I wanted to differentiate the voices, because I kind of wanted to use, quote, Sissel voice for Yomiel, and, again, I've been thinking constantly about this moment. This is such a good scene.
10 years ago.
Yomiel spelled backwards is lemon. Did you know that...
I don't think that's right.
But I'm...
That's just like wrong in every respect.
Missile being like, I don't think that's right, but I'm not smart enough to say it's wrong. It's like,
I mean, I can't read.
yeah. And Sissel just
Also
be
one
like,
correcting spelling.
Sissel just being like, yeah, I mean, that sounds right.
You were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Yes, you are.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
Doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I can bet you imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, knew a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened.
He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent?
About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
10 years ago. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness, Sanity's Requiem for the Nintendo GameCube. I existed in this world, no question about that. nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering.
It's a little mean.
He's had 10 years of depression and trapped in his own brain, and no one could fucking see him. He's so sad. A little mean. Just a little mean.
And so that's why you murdered Alma.
This whole way that he describes this, like, I don't know. This is one of my favorite scenes in the whole game. Being a little mean there. It says, you're being a little mean there, Romeo. And he's like, yeah, I get that. I've had 10 years to reflect on it. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
What?
It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. I was gonna do the same thing, didn't Mush?
There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But what would you get out of the deal?
A new life.
Life?
I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they helped me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth. A new beginning, eh?
I'm fairly certain that both of those have been used as subtitles for Final Fantasy games. I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
Completely man-made life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. Well, damn.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, you're telling me. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsic was all about.
And you had no idea they were doing all this.
None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsic meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. I'm here too! Oh! By Inspector Cabanel and the old pigeon guy, huh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times.
What?
And also this guy.
Don't tell me that old odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. I love
And he's
this gag so much. It's so silly. In a game where every little bit comes back. That guy is just
No,
weird.
he's just some guy.
There's nothing else to it. He's just a fucking weirdo. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't steal the Temzik meteorite.
And
These
lately,
armed
under...
agents were
Sorry, there was
after-
no reason for the
Yeah.
armed guards to be there before the meteorite hit.
yeah.
Wait,
I
no,
thi-
the
Actually, I think
kidnapping.
Zakori might be referring to when Camilla was
Camilla.
kidnapped.
Oh, yeah, that did happen there, didn't it?
Yeah.
We know he went. Oh yeah, totally did. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were watching the Chicken Kitchen.
Mm.
They were at the.
You
yeah,
know
they were
what,
at the
actually,
Honestly,
it's-
that
That's pretty
tracks.
reasonable considering that they were convinced that there was going to be a significant meeting there. So they might
Mhm.
redirect, like if nothing had been happening in the park, they might have just been like, well, we need to redirect resources here. This is like the moment. But ultimately something did in fact happen. And lately, under the pretense of
One
building
time
a
they weren't
housing
looking.
site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temzik meteorite. So that's it, huh? Yeah, I mean, technically they did, but then he had to rush off to Point X as soon as something happened, and then he died.
He got better.
True.
So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh?
Yeah. It's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
You're right. I am pretty happy about that.
Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What? What good would that will that do now?
But we promised. We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them.
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now.
Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. I'm not sure much I can do from here.
Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. All right. He's just slumped over in the chair.
You'd be ass up, there's a chair in the way. So, where are we headed?
We are not headed anywhere, Detective.
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too! Oh,
By the way, I am not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective.
what? Your country uses technology. It's just plain off!
We get that a lot, Detective.
Oh! Why would you go through all the trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Possibility? What are you talking about?
There is no need for you to know, Detective. Beep boop boop, tappity tap slap.
Done.
Whoa!
Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective.
Camilla, forgive me. Oh.
It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. I know we mentioned it earlier, but it is so cool how they recontextualize Sissel's sprites when Yomiel is speaking. It's subtle, it's small, but it's so good. And all this, but I can't fast forward because it's considered unread.
Oh,
Hey, his sprite for the top text thing is still pink.
that's a continuity error. We found the game.
Uh-oh.
He's also a
is
ghost,
it,
so
detective?
he could just imagine that he's still wearing the pink outfit without realizing it.
Look, it was really comfy, okay? Look at Yomiel's shell.
There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? What's the only lead we have? Because the only thing we can do. I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're all afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death.
Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment's been taken away.
Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it! Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back? Back to 4 minutes before your death?
But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death?
That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move!
We got no options here. Oh, it's going on for a long time there. Oh,
It's time we go back.
back to the very beginning. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then I saw it. The final death. The end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Oh, good. We got a new illustration. I do love that art.
That was
That art
great.
is very fun. Save your current place.
Yo.
All right. Welcome back, Zakori. We are. This is it. This is it. This is the final chapter. See, it says so right there. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsic meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself.
Oh, baby!
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 Child!
It's ready.
Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Calm down. And drop that weapon.
Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! Kibby?
Gibby.
Yeah.
Look at that beast.
Oh. Kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt.
That is some extraordinarily bad luck.
From their point of view, so that's extraordinarily good luck. Hey. You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
Baby!
I was just doing my job. The gods. They're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsic meteorite, eh?
It's beautiful looking at it from this angle.
It changed all of our fates completely.
We can't stop Temsic from falling from the sky. But we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life.
I don't know.
What's the matter, Detective Jowd?
To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't hit him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying.
I can accept that.
Ugh.
What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started.
Are you following all this, Missile?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you at the end. Trick time? What the fuck? Oh, my screen dimmed because nothing happened on my screen for a second. So I was scared for a second I lost power. Because I got up to turn the fan down in my room for a split second. And when I did, because it was connected to the same light switch, it caused the lights to flicker for just a second. And so I was like,
Oh,
Trick
All right.
time.
and Missile's over here. Okay. Can't do much right now. This dog
Sweet
must
potato.
not know I don't know what's going on. Alright, okay, actually, on second thought, I need that sweet potato. What?
Sweet.
What in the world is this thing?
oh boy. You even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good.
There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day.
They're sweet and they smell delicious.
These guys sure are making me want to try one. Oh, that's not the missile button. Actually, you know what? We could probably warrant checking up on this.
Ooh.
There's no body there
You can
anymore.
change this icon here.
I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. I don't know who I am. The man I pursued, thinking he was me, was hit by a meteorite and killed 10 years ago. I traveled back 10 years and witnessed the beginning of it all with my own eyes.
My own eyes.
He's apparently a finely crafted remote control robot. He used a machine gun to shoot and kill Detective Jowd. Anything else?
Probably.
Snuck into the sub to rescue his daughter, but he was killed. To change his fate, I have to go back 10 years. Member of the crew of the submarine, afraid of the restless ghosts he hears are on board, and he decides to quit his job.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Man I was pursuing, who I was convinced was me. His real name is Yomil. While alive, he was a top systems engineer, but was arrested under suspicion of being a spy. He died 10 years ago in the park. He's now trying to gain a new life for himself. And just all the places we've been. Everything began.
I'm surprised that random sub guy gets a entry in here.
Honestly, me too. I mean, he has a talk sprite that's used for dialogue. Sausage Head can't say that much. And Sausage Head is more crucial to the plot because he actually has, like, a reason for being there, and his involvement proved the existence of... Anyway, but still, it's very funny. Itchy man. There's a long wait between these. I don't know why. Stay back! Oh no, that's the same.
Potato.
Ow.
What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears.
I'm so sorry, I wasn't thinking.
You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato.
No!
What the sweet potato?
I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly.
That counts?
Nice.
Now, anytime she hears that song in the present, she'll be it'll give her traumatic flashbacks to when she was kidnapped and held at gunpoint. She won't know.
She can still hear that song. You didn't deafen her.
She won't know what's going on, but she'll know, and that song will make her deeply, viscerally uncomfortable. All right. I think I need to move here so that I can move. Yes. Okay. Rock.
Rock a potato.
What do you got to say, Missile?
Oh, poor Miss Lynn.
I'm sorry.
You're so sorry, then put it down.
All right now, Missile. I was really out of my head that day.
Well,
You could put it that way, I guess.
This later.
The Tempsic meteorite's gonna fall very soon. But before that happens, I have to think of a way to do something about that fragment.
Now I'll do everything I can to help too.
I already rocked it. Sweet potato can't do much of anything. Missile. I remember. Wrong. All wrong. All wrong. Every single thing I did is wrong.
Never the right button.
The button, Clue.
Oh, load times.
Spray. Hiya! No! That was kind of disappointing. Maybe the timing was a little off.
Miss Lynn's always says it's better to be early than late.
I better try it again. Fuck!
You fucked it, Sizzle.
Guess I better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up on any other clues. Wrong answer buzzer. There's that button.
No, you don't have time.
I have time now. Close enough. Why don't I have this? Oh. There it is. Worth it. Alright, no. Missile, move. Sissel, rock. Sissel, ghost.
Potato in the basket.
When the spout blows, the potato will fly.
Whee!
I have impeccable
look,
timing.
that sweet potato.
Look at that sweet potato!
That big, scary sweet potato.
Oh god. That's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino.
Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape.
So you're saying you could swap them? Good idea, Missile.
Okay, there I go. I'm gonna need your help.
My help? Fuck. This is really tight timing. Alright, that's fine. Oh, fuck. I needed to be in the sweet potato. Damn it! We're fine. We're fine.
Fucked it again, Sissel.
Everything's fine. I got this. I got this.
What's more from the top?
No.
Remember
Never
your
the right
buttons
button.
flew.
No.
Nope. Swap to Sissel. Missile. Get in the Tato. Sissel. Trick.
Pshoo.
Yeah.
No.
And when it turns off,
Oh, fuck.
clonk.
That was quite a sight to see.
It looks like this park just got a new feature. I guess.
Neither one of them even glanced this way.
Guess that's not surprising, seeing as a meteorite didn't distract them.
Hey, it was a desperate situation. Kill or be killed.
And Yumil is killed right after this by the meteorite. Well, now that the park has a new feature, can we use it to our advantage in any way? Cleared the first appearance of life challenge.
Huh.
Yeah, you were supposed to swap it when it was still up in the air.
When the Tato was still up in the air?
When
Mino-
Mino was up.
Before Mino dropped for you on pause time.
Yeah, I've never
didn't
actually
unpause
seen that cutscene
time.
before.
But
You unpause time.
well, I just got the achievement early. It's fine. Okay. Nope. Look. It's been a second. Tato. No, actually, you need to be here first. Tato.
Maybe let the turn a little bit higher first. Can. There's a better angle to reach the
Yes.
other stuff.
Yeah. And then.
Yes.
There you go.
Whoa.
Bronk.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look! The lamppost is bending!
But it hasn't broken yet.
It really is a wonder that it hasn't snapped. It just spiraled out for a little while longer.
If I recall, the Temsik fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down.
But if Mino sits firmly in its way,
Then fate should change. Trick time? What now? I guess I just wait. I don't like waiting.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down.
Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in front, right in the fragment's path.
Oh, okay. A giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can.
Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. I've been thinking
Here
a
it
little
come.
bit about the movie Your Name and its comet and how fucking pretty it is. And ever since I first saw this game, I always thought that meteorite looked like it, and it's. I can't say anymore, or else I'll not stop talking about it, and I don't want to spoil that movie. There, how's that?
Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little.
now Yomiel's fate should really change.
Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Detective Jowd! The Temsic
Yomiel
fragment
staring
shot
like,
through his
"The
leg.
fuck just happened?"
What the fuck?
What?
But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet.
Come on. Put it down.
Huh?
Child, put the gun down. Now! If you don't, I'm going to shoot him.
I don't know if it's detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver.
Put the gun down. I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
Won't let that happen.
Puppy!
Told you he's good at this.
Missile! The bullet is stopped in midair.
I'm here inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something.
What? With what?
Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer.
Ugh.
We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. To do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Ah, sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet potato.
The second screen's item preview would.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no. We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive.
What?
I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious. And probably a
Sweet
little...
potato to the head.
and probably a little
And
paralyzed.
permanently disabled.
Yeah.
That spike clearly severed your entire spine.
I'm fine. It just shattered my right shoulder blade and made me lose control of my right limb, left leg, right leg, as well as my bladder. I have pissed myself. I might as well be dead, if that was what I'm saying. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning.
Did it ever fucking end?
These guys never get a fucking
Look
break.
out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there!
No!
Damn it! My leg won't work!
It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn!
It's not over yet!
But there isn't anything else to swap with.
Why don't we just let it play out, and then we can try and find another way next time. Even if she dies, all you have to do is process her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we work together.
I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What consistent I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us. Fuck. I stuttered.
Holy shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
That was all the time.
No, it's not. It's about to be the coolest fucking moment in the entire game. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be
Boys
able to
have
fight this
competition.
battle. This battle against the fate of death! Yumil! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go! Alright, I'll try to move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead, though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all! And remember, you only have a split second. Okay?
Obvious joke, but
Now,
still
do
like-
it! Got it!
It's a very slow falling statue.
I think it's implied that it's like, basically like this happens, like, it bullet time essentially. Like this happened slightly, artistic license, whatever. Now it's your turn, Missile.
Me? What can I do?
I think you know the answer to that.
Okay, got it.
You can swap them! That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them.
They very could have easily made this like a pre-played out cutscene, but the fact that they let you do it is just... Oh my god. She's fine.
It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Reno.
What do we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped.
Oh, it helped, alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn.
Tim.
You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious... fuck! Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body.
Good line read.
My leg.
Gee gods.
Jesus.
Ah, you're awake.
The song. Oh no, this is gonna make me cry.
Hey, mister, is your knee okay?
Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt.
Incredibly lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, considering that literally happened. Well, not to him, but still.
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But... What's that?
This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave.
A detective's badge?
Okay. You know what to do, little detective.
Right.
I am actually crying a little bit. My eyes are tearing up.
You alive?
Yeah. Sadly.
Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing?
To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me.
I
Common
see.
story in real life, but like, no, literally.
But, you know, I'm glad it happened.
Girl, go call the
I imagine she just did.
Yeah, she's on her way back from the payphone.
Hey, mister? I found this kitten. It was over there.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. Doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten?
Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name! These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now?
Oh, look at that thing.
Old
Yay.
friend?
Kitty cat!
I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Oh, we're really doing this again, are we? Okay.
Sometimes you gotta
I am genuinely crying. I was crying that entire scene. That fucking... Oh my god, this fucking video game. Ah. Sorry, I gotta get shit out of my face. Sometimes, like, I don't remember if I cried when I first watched the CATV playthrough of it, but something about voicing that experience just got to me.
Oh, I cried like hell when I played this in the ending the first time. The
Yeah.
entire way through.
Mm-hmm. Somebody, please look at me.
A kitten! Shoot, you might get hurt!
Ow. The only thing that prevented Yomiel from falling down face first, ass up, was literally having his ass crushed under a giant concrete football. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, aka Shu Takumi, tells you to appreciate your pets.
No kidding.
Somebody, please reach out a hand to me. I had only just died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, not now. Clueless?
Oh!
Clueless?
I can still hear you.
Okay, good, we're back.
Is stream okay?
It
I don't
is
know what's
now.
going on in the stream's end, but Parsec and Clueless Discord both just went.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I
it's
think
good
stream
now.
did. Oh,
Stream's good. No
Oh, it's not-
squares
it's not
red.
good.
It doesn't sound
good.
like it.
Oh, fuck.
How's that square in OBS?
Bright red.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
We gotta go back to 4 minutes before the stream's death.
We managed to
damn
go
it.
an
What we do,
entire
go just-
Ghost Trick series without this happening! Like, it's happened on other streams recently, obviously, but specifically during Ghost Trick, I really wanted this to not happen. Both because of that joke, and also because I love this video game.
God damn it! Ghost Trick deserves better than
Ghost Trick
this.
deserves better than my god awful internet. Oh god. Okay. Well, it's not going. Like, you guys can still hear me, and my Parsec is still running, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Yes.
everything's
It's been-
fixed now.
Yeah, for the moment, it's all right.
All right. Give me one moment.
Knock on wood.
Audibly, so. Are we back? Are we good? Are we back? Are we
Everything
good? Are
good?
we back? Are we good? Are 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 we back? Are we good?
Yes.
It's just YouTube poop
Is the stream
repeating it
still
and speeding
falling
it up.
down, face down, ass up?
That's the way we like to die. The square is bright green. Seems we're good.
Okay.
You're good.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Backing up Mino as like further up into the air. All right. Is stream actually good now?
Looks like it.
Okay. All right. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the Black Kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his wife. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. And there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness, with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside of me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least, that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away.
The Black Cat.
I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all.
So you borrowed the body of your old friend.
Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible.
What was that?
Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead.
What?
I wasn't able to control her completely.
Told you that would be important.
The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought.
But it did hit something, didn't it? It's Sissel, inside that bag.
Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there, in the presence of Temsic radiation. It's so chilling watching the little flames spark up. Oh my god. And that's when I got my powers of the dead. My ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out,
He did say that in the opening narration.
it wasn't the only
How
dead
do you know?
body.
How do I know it's me? Well, do you see any other dead bodies around?
Mm-hmm. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean? I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. Every fucking time I think I'm done crying, this song kicks back in! Ah!
It does that!
In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too.
Yes. I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, huh? The big flashy text just... Ah! Fuck me, give me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah,
Understandable.
just when, I'm just gonna grab some tissues real fast. Fuck.
Hi, Demi. We're having a moment. You all good there?
Oh good, Temmy's here.
Shadow, what are you
No!
doing?
Temmy, look out!
Right now, before the island blows up with
Wait,
you
where's
on
Temmy?
it.
Damn it, Len.
Close up!
She just left.
We're having a moment.
Son, mio mio.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, I guess it just couldn't do both of them at the same time. That's fine.
Looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure.
Yes. And I'm glad too.
Huh?
This is a quote from Lynn.
I don't.
I
Is it?
think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years.
The benefits of this little button, which apparently, according to some like a forum I was reading a little bit ago, was a feature in the DS version as well.
Oh,
Yeah. No one uses the
That
fucking
would've been nice at
D-pad.
a bunch of points.
Yeah. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born.
Right. We should get back to our new present.
I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again.
I'm so confused, but I can't wait to see them again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime.
That's the way this Game of the Dead works, eh?
And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my very own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now. Right, Yumio? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yumio.
Sissel? Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sissel, I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy.
Missile.
Missile.
Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat.
Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again.
Wait.
Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you.
You.
The lamp.
Well,
Sorry, did that weird thing on whatever.
I couldn't understand a word.
It was Gutsman's ass. As
Oh.
he faded in dramatically.
Ah.
before I cease to exist.
I knew exactly what you were referring to, Zakori, and that's the important
Mhm.
part. Oh, it's you.
Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again.
I love that line so much.
Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. Really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you.
But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory.
Yes, I know that. I know all about you.
Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you?
Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events.
Finally, someone other than me has like a 3-minute long monologue.
You changed the fates of many people tonight. First of which was hers.
Oh!
Clonk.
Looks like this is it for nearsighted Jigo!
If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature.
He is just a little creature. He can do nothing about this.
After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment.
Ah. Like that. With the Mario 64 sound effect and everything.
No, not again!
Oh! Puppy!
They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process,
Oh.
two little dead bodies were left behind.
God.
However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress. And that's when a miracle occurred.
Miracle did happen. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead! But how?
He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not?
Hey, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects.
He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady.
The little fellow chased after the men. There still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, the moment of the man in red's death.
What?
Tick tock, tick tock.
He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again.
One second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfect. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold.
So that was you, huh? You're Miss...
Old Missile!
Oh,
I love
no.
him so much!
That's right.
He's so shaggy!
I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years.
You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait out those 10 years.
Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old, my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around.
I think it's mostly just the way Missile envisioned himself. That, like, he envisions himself as being frail and weak because he's been around so long. He's been around for 10 years, and so he's just imagining what he would look like 10 years older, which for a Pomeranian is a long time. It's a very, like, he was 2 at the start.
Somebody who possessed different powers than me.
But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened. I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
Because I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example.
This is such a good reveal because of when it happens. It happens right, like, relatively soon after you learn that Yomil couldn't go back in time. And that's something that you've taken for granted this entire time. Same with the phone lines. And now you're given this. And it puts everything into perspective. What?
May not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody.
But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before, on that night, the first time around.
We what? We met before?
I love that the super powerful thing it still has is the ability to fast travel.
Mm-hmm.
From listening to the conversation of the 2 intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life on the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you.
That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well.
You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me.
I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
That's what you said. Then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line.
I'm really sorry I didn't help you.
That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
Mutual advantage?
The only thing you were interested in finding was... the only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to your meal.
What?
I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit.
A time limit.
That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over.
Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist?
Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely.
Oh, boy.
You got punked!
I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
Yeah.
Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age.
He did have 10 whole years to plan this out. Oh my god.
And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I.
Missile.
I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh?
Of course. Because that's what doggies do.
This is a good bit. We're really annoying to delete those after we stream.
Now then, farewell, Sissel.
So the story
That
of the
one
single
line, that's the one that got me the hardest of this whole game.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost felt like,
Came to an end. I made my way back to a new present. All right, everyone, get fucking ready. It's not gonna
Oh,
start.
yeah,
So
I'll just
ready
roll
to
time.
see that fucking cat.
La Creatura.
I really love black cats.
So good.
Creatura.
yeah, my baby boy.
Debbie.
I'm pretty sure it's you.
On the lights here. I was lit.
Oh, oops, that was me.
Yay!
Yeah.
Kibby!
Were you surprised?
You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death.
Get a load of that animal.
Creature!
Yippee! It worked.
This song is so good. This song makes me so happy.
But it's not even my birthday today.
On her birthday?
Not my birthday.
It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday.
This joke is retroactively hilarious because Lynn was voiced by Lunar in the CATV playthrough, and they played this well before the Lunar's "Not My Birthday" joke happened.
I made the surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again.
That's alright then. After all, we're celebrating the birth of a new position as detective, right?
Really? Thank you, Detective Joud.
Dad, you're home.
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today.
Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh?
Is something wrong?
You have one of those badges too?
Oh, this? Yeah.
I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though.
How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn?
You have a real one now.
What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. At
It's
least
been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day?
when you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow.
Destiny, eh?
And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me.
That you will. That you will.
Yeah. Oh, little thing.
Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten.
That's right. The very one.
You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
Still a kitten?
Yep. Never got any bigger or anything.
Wow, what a mysterious little fellow.
I know, right? His name is Sissel.
Sissel. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah.
I think Sissel likes you, Lynn.
I'm fucking honored. Holy shit,
last
MILF.
minute-
Sorry I
last
said
minute
that.
casting chart change. This is Quark now.
Okay. All right, everyone. Let's start the celebration.
Okay, Mom.
Yay!
Hooray for Mom's not being dead for once.
Yay!
Let's fucking go. Look at that animal.
Creature.
Eminal.
La
I bet you're
fritura.
just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
And so we meet again, Sissel.
All right, it's moving on.
I
its
miss
own now.
having cats so
From
bad.
just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Yeah! Oh my god, he's putting it away.
He's munching.
Hey,
I guess
both
I
are.
really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Yeah!
Ghost crit.
Oh my god.
Doggy!
Get a load of that dog, my god.
Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn.
It's not my birthday.
On her birthday.
Oh,
Hey,
look at
Nissel,
him. He likes
thought
to
I
be
asked you to stay home and guard
high.
the fort.
But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby.
He likes to be up high.
That's spaghetti.
I thought he was eating bacon for a second.
Oh my god. Alright, everyone remember their casting charts?
Busting it fucking
I have it
down,
on the
my
other
god.
monitor.
There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh?
Definitely not good.
Maybe now you make a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanella.
What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men?
Oh my god. I love this so much.
Put your shoes back on. Fucking nasty.
Here's your food, gentlemen.
They're itchy.
He's the itchy man.
Yeah, well, I don't need this foot fungus all over the floor.
Yeah, right? What are you doing here?
I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today.
So you took on a part-time job here again? Just so you could eavesdrop?
Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Oh, girl.
I kind of want
Sayuri
her.
Shintani, you guys knocked it out of the park with the character animations. Also, I agree. La la la, la la la. I've never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting.
He's never used a pan before?
Turmeric, coriander,
Oh.
cumin, fermented, curried chicken, la la la.
Is this really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item?
Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now, good luck with the taste testing.
Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. I'm sure exactly is his very best customer anyway.
Yeah.
God.
This is my line now. Singular.
Singular line. Also, the text for these credits is a little bit big right now, but these guys deserve all the credit in the fucking world, if I'm being real. Especially the
Scripts were
character
designed for a
animations
DS
and-
screen, which is a lot
yeah,
smaller.
and the background artists.
God, she's
Are you sure
so...
we really need all these explosives?
Not to worry, beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said.
Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams.
What? And then they died.
They're dead now.
Those characters canonically dead.
I'm rich now.
I still love Jay's ad-lib for that scene where he's just like, am I going back to jail? Which, in that timeline, he hadn't gone to prison because the manipulator thing never happened, but I like to imagine that he had actually been in prison first.
Mm-hmm.
Is where you work, huh, Papa?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, sweetheart.
Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all that you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps?
No. Must you talk that way in front of our darling angel?
Here is to the stodgy mind of my darling husband.
Oh, their marriage isn't going any better in this timeline.
I'd say it's going much better.
I mean, she just accused of infidelity in front of their, like, 5-year-old.
I think
don't-
she meant other
Talking.
minister.
maybe she's into political thrillers in this timeline.
This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man.
You know I was about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir.
Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now.
Good. You should have. Sausage Man is the only one that actually remembers the old timeline. That you
Mm-hmm.
and you too, for the record. Everyone on this game did a phenomenal job. Yeah! Wow! Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll.
He's just like me.
For real, for real. Also, Sausage Head had a different outfit. This kid doesn't. This kid's still in his jailbird outfit. Sausage Head had a different
It's for the
color.
aesthetic now.
Yeah. Yeah, the pigeons are all fucking head bobbing.
This is his community service.
Stop the park from charging admission! Protect the rights of those who live here!
Yeah. I love them. Oh my god. Guys, I love this game so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good video game.
I know. I just had a moment like this with SA2 where I couldn't express myself in words how much I loved it, and now I'm gonna have a harder time with this one.
Today's the day, you know. Finally getting out. You know, everybody's getting real tired of seeing you do that.
Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down through generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain!
Oh, I'm real interested in that one. You can show it to me, say, next week.
You got it!
Turbo Panic Dance. Smartphone promotion. That's right. That was a thing.
Yeah.
It's not lost media, fortunately. It is very low resolution because this game came out in 2012, though. Well, that looks nice.
You?
The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside.
To be fair, we did pass those raps. There was like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was you on the chart.
Thank you, Sissel. Oh my god. Yeah!
Kitty!
Ah.
Kitty cat!
And this effect kind of changed,
It kinda had to.
but it works. Still works.
Mm-hmm.
Kibby!
Oh, look at this thing.
Jowd's smile looks so warm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Yay!
Yay!
And I know I kept playing up the other guys, but like seriously, this team that's being listed here, of course, whose names I don't 100% know them nearly as well, but like, I am so grateful that a game like this got a much wider release because holy shit. This game is so special to me, and I'm so happy that more people get to experience it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that whole ass end dialogue.
Yeah,
Like,
that all happened already.
Yeah, did you,
Were you
you
in the
miss
bathroom for that?
Very well might have
that
been.
like 10-minute monologue
it
that
was a bit.
Missile went on.
Mm-hmm. That's 1 minute for every year. You
I gotta say,
son.
there was something I noticed during the big ending dramatic final fate
Donut.
change.
Yeah.
Onion ring.
Why didn't Mino retain the lights momentum like everything else has when you swap them?
In terms of its like, well, okay, I think it's because the mass difference is so different. Like the difference in mass was so great. Like, yeah, it might have moved forward a little bit, but it wasn't going to. Like, the difference in weight between like a wool hat and a bullet is pretty significant. But it's not nearly as much as the difference between a glass bulb and a huge concrete lump. So, like,
I'll accept this explanation.
What was that?
Alright, that makes sense. I'll accept that explanation.
Yeah.
Plot hole closed.
Yeah. God. Cap jams. Ghost Advisor, Shu Takumi.
Advisor.
Saps is about halfway through his. I'm sure he is.
Oh,
Cleared the Fate Averted challenge in the illustration section of extras. Kibby!
Look at that animal.
All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock, but we're not done yet.
You want to do
Shit.
those
Wow,
puzzles?
bang on, actually.
Time for ghost puzzles. Mystery of the Secret Room. I'll do some of these later. I'll let you know if there's anything noteworthy afterwards. Fail by removing a large symbol.
Aha.
Shifting shape to get by. We overshot.
Oh, we missed it.
Ghost puzzle time.
I'm just flipping through and getting the exclamation points off. What?
Huh?
Oh, it's probably for one of the challenges then. Fuck.
Ah.
Yeah.
now we get all the concept art.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Zakori.
So that's what it looks like right side up, huh?
Hey, it's me.
Hey, man. I could see a much
Finger.
better view of his legs than you'd otherwise get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Angry.
Look at that fully haired baby.
Oh yeah! Fuck
Sonic
yeah!
the Hedgehog has hairdo.
I think the decision to drop the goatee was the correct one.
Yeah,
Yes.
it makes him look a bit like a fucking comic book villain. Oh,
Oh.
okay. These are cute. I
I'm
like
interested in
these.
that third one.
I knew you'd
That
say
one
that.
of the it's like a Sinfest character.
I wish you had said that.
I do like the third design. That's cute.
Oh, even more. Oh, and she's got Joun's
Emma?
coat.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fun.
it also looks very much like Emma. She went from looking like Athena to looking like Emma in this. Oh my. Alright.
Huh.
I kind of prefer the one on the right just a little bit.
Yeah, that one looks cool. Doesn't
Like, it's
quite
kind of a-
fit his character how he turned out, but like the cool
Yeah,
design.
it's a good design.
Yeah. I think the one on the... I think it's almost like an evolutionary chain. Like, you can see where they were going with the designs. Where it started on the left, and then it worked its way to the right, and then you see where Sith's final design ended up based on that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Misha the
wow.
Heavy.
Back when he was a man.
Yeah. The fucking scar on that one. Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
The
kind of
chin
like...
is champion.
Yeah, I kind of like the one where he's got the collar. It's very fun.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh.
I like how
I
we
really
haven't
like the second one. That's cute. Got
I
that
like-
Rei Ayanami look
Although
going.
she does look a bit older there than she does
Yeah.
in the final game.
Same with
There was a
Lynn.
little
Lynn...
smudge on my screen. I thought her third design had lipstick for a second and was really confused.
Yeah, Lynn also looked a fair bit older.
Mhm.
Kibby!
What?
That was
Thought he was
missile?
going to be a Frenchie?
Oh
I mean,
my
they nailed the
god.
kitty first try, but
Yeah.
what?
Ah, I see. Oh, that's cute. They have the design for both Emma and Amelie on the left. The one on the right looks like a Jijinka of Flurry from Thousand Year Door.
It does.
A little bit.
Oh my god.
We could have had her be like an emo 13-year-old.
I kind of think things worked out a little better with their ages as is, because she's supposed to be confused potentially for Camilla, and Camilla being a
Yeah,
little bit
but,
older
like,
changes things a little
God,
bit.
that's so funny.
These are very good designs. Oh man,
Hmm.
the one on the
Guy on
left.
the left, look,
I can see what
he's
they're-
about
I
to
can see
keel
what the
over.
ideal
The
was.
guy on the left is more Winston Payne than the Detective Green.
Uh-huh. Oh man. The guy on the left looks like Larry from Pokemon's dad. Somehow even more depressed salaryman. Probably depressed because he's a fucking justice minister or business guy, or not business guy. Oh my
there they are.
god.
Those two on the right could be from a 2000s webcomic.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
was gonna say they look a
God.
little too much like Control-Alt-Delete for my taste.
Oh, that's a 5-block shadow. I read it as a mask at first.
Well, yeah, I thought it was for a split second too, and then I realized that there wasn't a hard edge on the top. Okay, the one on the left is
Gumshoe?
just straight
Oh
up
my
Gumshoe.
God.
They just made Gumshoe.
And
One on the
he
right is
turned
Luke
into
at me.
Dr.
Yeah,
Tenma
I was
from
gonna
Astro
say.
Boy.
So are these all Cabanella or are these part Jowd?
I
I think he got split into two characters.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hmm.
Like, I think they took the idea of like, I don't know, and then they also reused elements from the middle one to become It's like
Guy
a
from the
Ringe.
park.
Yeah.
Ringe, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the one on the
The
right.
vacationing grinner.
The one on the right looks way more like he's a homeless man living in a park. And the one on the left looks like he's trying to sell me something and like get me to sign up for a cult.
No, left was like a mailman.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
shit.
Pigeon Man. Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Zachary.
Scared me a little bit. Thank you to an anonymous gifter for gifting a sub to Corey.
Oh, that was the guy from the park.
Yeah, this guy
Oh,
was the
did you-
guy from the park. This guy is
This
the Pigeon Man.
Okay.
The
Where's
guy on-
his pigeon?
The guy on the left looks like a character that would be in Spirit Tracks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it.
Like the fully grown form of Nico.
Exactly.
Instead of being a midget, Nico grew taller.
Hey, memory.
Memory's design is very cute, and I'm a little
That's,
bit
like for the
terrified
chef.
by the chef. He looks
By
like a
the sh-
Muppet.
But not in a good way.
Learning.
Yeah, like a Muppet that would have been made in the era of like the Wilson Coffee advertisements, where if it wasn't in black and white,
Wilson?
it would very
It's
it
like
would-
a Muppet minstrel show or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if it wasn't in black and white, it would be very easy to tell that he was supposed to be a racist caricature. Okay, so
there
this-
we go.
Yeah, so
These
this-
are Jowd.
Yeah, and then they kind of combined the other
That
two.
Saps over there?
Yeah, he looks even more like Saps now, actually. At Gamer Saps. This accomplishes nothing, but it's funny. Aww.
Oh,
Hang on, I'm gonna back
Animation
out a little bit so I can
breakdowns?
see what the, do these give them descriptions at all? No, they don't, okay.
animation thumbnails.
Mm-hmm. And this is when she, like the one on the bottom is when she's running away.
She had glasses.
Yeah, again, like it was combining some of the, design elements from the previous one. Although I'm glad that she always had her big-ass boots.
Mhm. Them boots.
Das
Oh,
Boot.
wait, hang on. Look at this concept where she tried to put an umbrella over the corpse. Wouldn't those ads end in him shooting someone for not drinking the coffee? Hang on, what?
Don't worry about it.
All right, yeah. That's my brother, by the way, so that I was very confused.
Ah.
Oh, wait, the fucking coffee ad, right? The Wilson coffee.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's going
It's-
back to the Wilkins
you
joke.
keep
you
saying
made.
Wilson Coffee.
Fuck, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Wilkins, the Wilkins coffee stream. Oh man, I love the Wilkins coffee streams. God, we should just do that. Have a stream where we just
did
watch all the
them on a
Wilson.
Discord call once.
We did. It was part of the movie night. I think the first time that we did it was after the Jimmy Neutron Pussy Indulgence movie night. No one's getting context for that.
You can't just say that.
No one's getting context for that.
It was Jimmy Neutron Pussy Indulgence.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
She lost the glasses at some point.
Yeah.
The tracking device.
Oh, Noah. Oh my
shit,
God,
done
that
attack.
sketch of just Lynn dead.
She's fine. She's just leaning over a rail.
She's tired.
Creepy.
Let her nap. Come on.
Wiggly the flashlight. Aha, that scene.
I would kill to see the translations for these notes, honestly. Which
Mhm.
is something we're going to see later as well, because of the bonus content. I love the one where I know it's him trying to like dismounting from the table, but it looks like he's stomping his foot really hard, like.
Extend both it.
no!
Oh my! That one drawing of Dandy is very detailed. Oh, look at her carrying Missile.
Hold him like a baby.
Okay, that gives you a much better idea of what they were going for with his tail.
Mm-hmm. man, I love this.
Sketchlin is so cute.
That reminds me, earlier today when I was going through the sprites for the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, for no reason, I found out that someone ripped all the sprites for the concept art style drawings that they did on the whiteboard. They're very cute.
Oh no. We're done.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Sakori.
He's
Thank you for
fine.
sticking around.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good night.
All right. Look
Thinking
at how
time.
how determined she is on the right.
Is that fucking guy?
Yeah, that dude.
Look in the
love
bottom
that
right. Then we go on
smile they
mitosis.
No,
This
no,
is
Lynn's
Ghost
doing it too.
Power.
4 arms for 2 guns.
Okay, that drawing at the very bottom right is very
Little
good.
detail one just tossing the gun.
Eh.
Chicken.
Oh.
I
Chicken.
also like how she very carefully puts the utensils down. Slapper.
Slam!
How many of these are there?
A
A
lot.
lot? Oh god, this red.
Wow.
Alright, as much as I really want to look through all of these, like, I also want to see the stuff you have lined up for after.
Yeah. Oh my god, that drawing on the right. She's so uncomfortable.
In the elevator.
Tippy tippy toe.
Oh,
Amelie,
Amelie.
Amelie.
I eat an egg with a spoon. Oh my god.
The dodge.
The very important detail. Oh no, wait! There's a version where she got hit with it. Oh no! That just makes me feel
Presumably-
bad.
I know it.
I'm so
it
glad
didn't
they
kill
went
her, I
with the
was-
sweet dodge, though.
Like when the games give access to concept art. Yeah. Oh, Sith's sketch drawings look excellent. No facial features, just a nose and eyebrows.
Man, he got man. Slap.
Wait, go back.
What?
I know it. I know it's the bottom of his mask, but it kind of looks just like a big mouth.
Yeah. Yay.
The Simpsons jawline.
He looks so gentle like this. Oh no, that one on the bottom's really cute. Makes her look almost like she's Miku. Not a 1. Well, well, Dachi, it sounds a little bit like you might be alluding to something. But I can't possibly think of what game you might be referring to. But I do know that Origami King did that. I loved seeing that Origami King, especially for all the background stuff. Oh my god. Dab. Oh, this drawing of her is excellent. Not a single detail on the hair, just one giant head. Oh my god, the rocker! He looks like a fucking bird. He looks like a Night in the Woods character.
I love it.
Oh no, a missile! Creature!
Creatura.
No! Ah. That is very Camilla.
She's just sitting there.
Bro, I
Henry.
am just sitting here.
Oh no, memory.
She's so upset.
Hey, yim da la la.
I like how they never thought for 1 second how his hat would move backwards. They just decided that. Oh, now I'm fascinated to see the panic dance concept.
Ooh.
Chair scoot.
Oh no, these are delightful. What? No panic dance? Fuck you!
I mean, they've been kind of in weird
It's in
orders.
the
Like,
bottom
we cut
right.
from Emma and Amelie to Commander Sith to back to Emma and Amelie. Booty.
Very good drawing.
Pop.
I'm sure that those directions on the right would have been absolutely illuminating.
Camilla's face at the bottom.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking background character in Calvin and Hobbes. The one on the bottom. He's like, it cannot land like this because she has to come out. Oh my god!
What is that thing?
The fucking lamp swings like a hammer.
Smacks the lamp.
Oh, delightful. Oh yeah, no, we've been streaming for more than an hour. I just had to stop and start.
Yeah,
the
we
stream.
had a.
The stream died at one point. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we went back to 4 minutes before its death.
Hey.
Look at all those frames they had to draw for him.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
He had some really in-depth animations. Oh, what? What?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go.
We're getting into it.
Oh yeah, look at him spin.
Speed.
This game
Dashi,
is
if
so
you-
good, Tadashi. You need to play it.
Yeah, please play this video game.
A gay little rose.
Absolutely tragic that we didn't get that in the final version of this game. This little clap. Lynn, no!
What's Lynn
What on
doing
earth
there?
is going on there?
I think that's when she was getting shot by the sniper.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hi, Baba.
Baba!
Oh my god, Baba!
A real life cat.
That loud ass meow.
Yeah, I
Chatty.
Chatty
very
creature.
vocal.
I'm glad that the itchy man was always itchy. And by glad, I mean terrible.
I guess you needed a personality trait.
Mm-hmm. Dachi, you need to play this game. I'm telling you this right now. We are, like, knee-deep in spoilers.
It's so good.
Please
Ghost
play...
Trick.
Play
Play
Ghost
Ghost
Trick. Oh my god, the fucking shared twirl before he pulls it out. It feels like more than a third of these have just been Cavanella, if I'm being honest.
I feel like it.
He had a
a very
lot of
animated
animation.
Oh my god. Delightful. Oh no!
This game rules.
This is so good.
Magical girls.
Kibby!
This thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Aha. The mechanical man.
He's so funky.
ooh, and another concert.
The middle
The
one.
stew pot. The
I wish
carrot.
we'd gotten the middle one. That looks so funny.
Fucking what? I'm so confused.
Oh, they had fun with this.
And
That was
fucking
fun
Lynn and
doodling.
Camilla there just kind of staring awkwardly.
They got the man made of garbage.
Mm-hmm. Yoink.
Oh. So back when he didn't have the full claw, it was just an assemblage of stuff in the shape of
Gun.
a claw.
And gun arrow, apparently. Lynn's face
There's a
again.
claw.
Face down, ass
Ass
up.
He stomped all over him.
Missile!
Missile.
The little sketch missile looks so much like Toby Fox's little sketch. Oh! Powerful!
Oh my
Child! Oh. Oh no, this game came out in 2009. Fuck, even earlier. So the mobile phone promotion thing was even lower resolution.
This goes hard. Look at her blank stare.
Not a thought in my head.
Ow! Music turned up. Music turned up too loud.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
you're approaching me. God damn it! I love this one. Sissel
These are
Christmas tree.
fascinating.
Merry Sismas.
Merry sis.
That not quite what I intended.
And now we're back at the beginning. Okay.
Nice.
Memories. What are these? Oh.
Oh, it goes
Every
through.
We can see all the permutations.
Oh, that's
See
such
how
a
often they
smart.
change.
Oh my god.
I love that.
This is so cool. This is so freaking cool. Ghost puzzle.
Ghost puzzle.
A guzzle, if
Road
you
again.
will.
I won't, but I'm
This
proud
version
that
of
you
the phone
are.
version from what I remember.
Nobody appreciates me.
Yeah, I believe. All right.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
No.
Oh, and they're moving.
Missile, sit still. I'm begging you.
Don't you love slide puzzles?
No. They fucking suck.
Oh, that's helpful.
Oh, cool.
But makes things kind of defeats the purpose of some of the puzzle. A lot of it is still hard.
I mean, it's not like it makes it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Need help back there, Baptist? I gotta move some stuff around for cat purposes.
Baba is too powerful. He would never need assistance. Probably. I don't know anything about this cat.
Baba is powerful.
Baba is you. You are powerful. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you were taking it in a motivational direction. I was taking it into a you are literally physically strong. You are capable of incredible Oh, thank God. That makes things way easier.
Man, slide and tile puzzles, huh?
Yeah, man.
And you got those backwards.
This will be the rest of the stream.
Yeah, at this rate, it very well might be.
Maybe we should have gone for the 3x3 one.
Maybe. All right.
Yeah,
If I can do the 3x3 one, I'll be satisfied. And then I'm not gonna do all of them. I will do these eventually, just not on stream. But we've got other things we got to show off. Did it again. Fuck.
What do you mean you did it again?
I did the same thing where I need something to rotate around in a way, and I'm not gonna be able to do it. Nope, there. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yes, more or less. We're getting there. We're cooking.
Okay, but what cooking?
Shit.
Yeah. I say like that's going on the wrong side.
He is cooking mistake.
Mistake.
That bottom right is tough to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sliding puzzles, my nemesis.
Okay. Just gotta figure out how to get that in there.
Hmm?
Not sure you went that way around. No, that's not gonna work.
No, it's not. Yes.
There we go.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
You're just doing the same cycle.
Yeah, I am. Ha!
Oh shit!
Nice.
Nice.
Delightful.
Yay!
Fate averted.
No.
Fate averted of me being trapped in a fucking slide puzzle hell dimension. No, I'm not replaying that.
I'm leaving.
Let's
Hang
get
on.
the fuck out of here before
I have
he
to
plays
check.
another
I have
one.
to check something. The guard room. Is it the panic dance? Yes!
Yes! Of course it is.
Look at him fucking go.
Me when I'm panic dancing in a,
Ball
in a fucking
goes in the
kaleidoscope.
background and nothing else.
All right, that's enough of you. What's the scene for On the Road? Oh boy. Well then,
Oh.
I kind of want to see this one.
Oh god.
Not
Here we go again. No,
We'll
Stuck
be here
here
forever.
forever.
we're done. We're done.
We have other things to look at.
We do. So, give me 1 minute. I need to get some things arranged.
You got it.
All right. We will be right back. I just need to mute for a moment while I adjust a bunch of things. So, thank you all. We'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. Co-hosts, I can leave you guys unmuted if you want, and you guys can chat with the chat about your favorite
Oh,
ghost tricks.
okay. Sure. Hi, chat.
Hey.
What have you all been up to lately?
Oh, you know. The same
Hanging out
old.
mostly. Man, ghost trick, huh?
Sure is a game.
Ghost for
Game of all time.
Has a cat in it.
Man, I remember first time I played this was just in college. It wasn't actually. Okay, I guess actually it was a while ago at this point. But oh man, the entire ending. I have something of a habit of trying at endings, but god damn did this one ever get me. Like the fact that everything is foreshadowed and so much of it is played off as jokes that it's not until you go back through it a second or third, I guess, time that you actually start picking up on this stuff. It's God, everything in this game is just so cleverly done. It's great.
Yeah.
Like even really subtle stuff like the fact that rats throughout the entire game, you keep messing with dang rats.
Yeah.
That's all I had. I am really not good at this.
I don't have a lot to say either. Ghost Trick is one of those games where I like it, but I can't really. I don't know what to say about it.
Uh,
It's a game, and it's
Play
good.
Ghost
Thumbs
You'll see
up.
how
Play
much
this
this-
game.
you'll see how much this whole setup just kind of fails when Clueless leaves.
Oh.
He's the guy who talks.
Well, the good news is I'm back.
Yay!
I can talk. I
Yay.
can talk. Just only about things that like make my brain into Swiss cheese.
Yeah. All right. So, transition. So, welcome to Hansville.
Holy shit! Huge.
You got hands?
Hands real.
Check out those fingies.
Holy shit! Huge hands, Hans. Ah, right. Oh, say hello to Ursula,
Yeah!
I'm like, hi, Ursula.
Alistair, my boy,
The boy!
the smallest boy.
What the hell
yeah,
is
he's
that
tiny.
thing?
This thing is like less than an inch tall. It's insane how fucking small this
Merry
thing
Christmas,
is.
by the way.
Yeah, in fucking May. It's very funny how late they arrived. Actually, I might have to slide them off screen because I'm gonna need this screen real estate. Let me know how volumes levels are for my for the my microphone. Actually, you know what? I can do this. Give me one moment. I'm gonna make a change to this thing.
Hi, Duck.
Hey,
Hi.
Doc. How's it going?
You showed up right after the game was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
And now we're on bonus material.
Yeah, we're about to
Yeah, our bonus this stream is Clue's arm.
Yep.
Check that shit out.
Yeah, look at that. Thumbs
Welcome
up.
to the unboxing video.
Downright vampiric.
Fundamentally, this is pretty much an unboxing video, not gonna lie.
I missed
Alright.
the video game.
Well, oh, finishing up Engage? Well, that's good. You're knocking something off your backlog. This little thing right here is going to be the only way I have to interact with a lot of things right now because of the way that my keyboard is positioned. It is currently underneath my monitor. So it's a good thing I've got a video game playing right now because I've got a background soundtrack that I can just pull up at any moment, like so. And now
Why are we doing the spooky music?
Because it's the prelude where the night
Oh,
begins.
okay.
Oh.
This is
Ghost Trick box.
Yeah, this is the Ghost Trick Collector's Edition. It was only released in Japan. 160p. I'm sure that the resolution of this camera is going to make it much worse. But yeah, so this is the box.
Watching it in 30p.
Yeah. So this is a alright, small tangent. It blows my mind that some of the fucking Game Boy Advance video cartridges worked in less than standard resolution. Like,
Yeah.
they not even 160, like 140. Like not even a standard kind of terrible resolution, just all kinds of terrible. But yeah, so this was only released in Japan, as the chicken scratch on the box implies. Obviously, there's the game itself. Let's angle that up a little bit. I had to change my shirt because I realized I was wearing a shirt from my high school. And now I'm just a fucking filthy homestuck. This is the only ghost-related shirt I have. But yeah, so whatever this translates to is collaboration with Scrap is the name of the company. I do like the way these characters look, even if I can't fucking read them. But yeah, before I go into that, let's slide this out. Here's the game itself. It's got
And
the
his
zero...
ass up.
Yeah, exactly.
Does
Now
the
this
game
came
have a
plastic
manual?
wrapped. Should have toxed. Exactly. But yeah, so this game came plastic wrapped, and on the plastic wrap there was a little sticker here that shows that it came with bonus downloads for getting the game like this, and that's what this code is right here. And I have this, I redeemed this already, I believe, and even if I didn't,
Oh, it worked in English, huh?
yeah, because it's not region locked. But I used this, at least I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, then someone else, I'm willing to let you use it, because it is, because what this unlocks is the same things that you unlock for completing the demo, which is the missile background and and 2 extra songs, those being the Chicken Kitchen and Missiles theme early. But yeah, so that's the inside, or that's what's inside of that, because I put the sticker inside to save it. The inside of the box is actually an
Oh,
instruction manual, as far as I can tell,
Oh,
which is really clever, and I wish more Switch games did this. I think the last one that I have immediate recollection of
Honestly,
it doing it is...
I feel like the only reason they did that in this case is because it's a limited run game. Actual Switch games usually don't bother putting anything on the inside.
Mario Kart 8 did this.
Oh,
Yep. I'm
Well,
one
I
control
don't
V
have
away
that on
from
Switch.
releasing Clue's whole address.
I have it on Switch digitally.
Yeah. There are others that come to mind, but I'm not sure which ones they are, and I don't feel like going through every box of mine. But yeah, so this is the control scheme. It's very cute.
Arms has sort of
Yeah, I believe
Very
ARMS does too,
tutorial.
because it's non-standard stuff.
Holy
Don't
shit,
do
dog.
Oh, Odyssey has the lyrics for Jump Up Superstar.
Oh, I do remember that. So this is the box. That's about all there is to it. But like the fact
It's
that
a
it had a little
box.
sticker that had it was custom designed to say that it had bonus content in it, and that little sticker has a silhouette of Missile, makes me all kinds of happy. Also, this means nothing to anybody but Duck, but this has the mystery spine, the weird spine that goes all the way down, rather than, for example, other game we've been playing recently where it's got the little divot in the middle. So I think it's just games produced outside the US. I guess while I'm at it, here's the inside of Thousand Year Doors case.
That's cute.
It's the map!
Yeah, and Mao is hiding behind the cartridge.
Oh, that's cute.
Alright, so now for the main event. This box. Says it on the front. It's a box. It's another Middle Eastern copy. I think it's just that it's anything made outside of the US kind of thing. This is just a little cardboard sleeve that separates the box from the box.
In the box
And then this,
is another cardboard sleeve.
yes, that
Let's
stops-
go!
It's
Oh.
so this is designed to, like, this doesn't fit all the way through. Sonic Mania Plus has a very similar design.
So it's a space filler to keep the spines aligned.
This is the top of my copy of Sonic Mania Plus. The sleeve goes around the art book, the game case, and then this little fucking cardboard thing that is the bane of my existence when it comes to arranging my collection on the shelf. I literally took this cardboard sleeve out, used it as a measurement tool, and built Lego bricks specifically as a buffer to put behind the rest of my Switch games so that all the spines could line up on the shelf. Also, I guess I'm showing off collector's editions because this is what the reverse cover of the Sonic Mania cover looks like. It's very cool. Yeah, even the side. It's so fun.
That's so cool.
I promise this is not me boasting about all my video games. I'm trying to stay on topic.
Impossible.
Yeah, absolutely impossible. But yeah,
Your
so
greatest struggle.
so I can slide this all the way out, but I don't really want to because it'll just mess things up. So instead, I'm going to use it to slide out the other version, the other thing that is present here.
Oh.
I have no idea what this says. Created by Scrap. Scrap is...
Christmassy.
Yeah. Scrap is a little... as far as I can tell, they are a... Actually, one of my co-hosts that can easily look at, like, Google stuff. Google the Japanese company Scrap and see what they do. Because I think I have an idea. This is their little mascot guy. He's fucking dead. This is not about solving his mystery, though. This ain't about him. Now, I am fairly confident, just based on what is inside this.
Well, what I'm mostly getting is metal scrap companies.
Okay, well that's not helpful, unfortunately. But what I know about this...
There's someone doing escape room.
Yes. That is actually what they are.
Oh, is that what?
Oh.
They...
Yeah, I just found it. Scrap is a Japanese company that does escape rooms, and it's a puzzle game that comes with with Ghost Trick.
And I don't know what this yellow text says, but based on my knowledge of what is inside here, I am reasonably certain that it is a big spoiler warning, because this shit has some spoilers in it. To the surprise
I'm back, I salute.
Welcome back. Alright, so let's crack this baby open. Trying very hard to not damage anything.
You're so different from me. I just use my teeth.
Well, see, because this is a collector's edition that I imported.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh man, there's so many things in here.
And these escape room boxes get pretty complicated.
Yeah.
I thought about with my family. They have a lot of parts to them.
This is the story pamphlet. I have no fucking idea what this says. It's gonna make even less sense because you're gonna be looking at it upside down.
I see a kitty and a missile. And some other people too that are less important.
I'm just trying to figure out who that is in the bubble in the top left. Is that like
That's their mascot.
I figured.
It's kind of fun that it's a cute little scrap, like a little scrap bear. Pikmin 1, Kirby Forgotten Land, or Kirby Return to Dreamland. Pikmin 4, or Pikmin 1. Fuck. You played Pikmin 4.
4 is
already,
not short.
No, it's not. Pikmin 1 is very short. It's still jank as fuck. I played through it once, and I was like, damn, that's enough for me. And then I played through Pikmin 2 immediately afterward, and I was like, damn, why do I want to replay this? And then I played Pikmin 3 on the Switch again, and it was for the first time rather. But yeah, so
Once again, for the first time ever.
This is explaining things very explicitly, and this basically has the little story notes as they go, of which I cannot read any of them, which is really unfortunate. I'm sure that this would be spoiling some of the puzzles that we have ahead of us, if I knew what the fuck they were. Can't process any of this. So I had no idea that this was the specific bonus that came with the game. Which, for Ghost Trick, I'm very happy that it got something like this, because this is very in line with something that Ghost Trick should be, or like should have as a collector's edition. I think it's very cute, and I think it's very fun. It's just a shame that I can't participate.
At least you can look at the pretty pictures.
Yeah, that's the main reason I wanted to do this. Oh, fuck. There's so many things. Reminds me a lot of like advent calendars with the little boxes that you can take things out of. There's little stickers on this. Oh, wonder. We can also do that. That sounds like a good time. Yeah, so these little stickers, I imagine, would go on these different areas.
It looks like it's designed to be basically a ghost trick level.
Yeah, that's...
where you gotta manipulate all this stuff.
Yeah, it's very cool. And one of the other things that came out of this as I... translucent. This is not just the camera resolution being low. This is actually like a see-through object. So it's showing what you can reach and how well you can reach it by aligning this and seeing how far you can go.
Oh, that's cool.
If you start
I like
here,
that.
you can go here. It's showing your absolute limit, so you can't go down there. You can go here, which means you can go here, as well as not there. You can go here, which means you can now go here. Yes. And now you can go there. And then that lets you go not there because the door is not working. And from here, you could also not go there because it's not close enough. But yeah, so that's what all that does. I imagine these stickers go on and you allows you to open up the different doors and stuff. Like these, I imagine these would be stickers that you put on to the things, and then there's like a flap underneath it. But I, for the life of me, unless I know how to do this, don't want to peel this thing apart. I hope you guys don't judge me.
Understandable.
But yeah, this is for level 1. It says so at the top, I think. Pretty reasonable. But yeah, big red stripe or big orange stripe that says 1. So that's gonna go over here. I'm gonna put you with this. This is more. I believe this is dialogue that accompanies the start. Not that adjusting the lighting is going to help this be any more legible, because it's in a language we can't fucking read, but I figured I would adjust the lighting a little bit. But yeah, this is showing how you use it. I do eventually want to learn to read Japanese. I think it would be very
Sounds like you
useful.
can do it midstream though.
Yeah, no. Now these.
This? Oh,
What the fuck are these?
If they're part of the escape room box, you probably open them at certain points. But like once you've accomplished objective X, you open envelope 1 and get more puzzle pieces to play with.
Yeah. This is also a little cardboard sleeve that was attached to the outside of the case before I took the plastic wrap off of it. So I just stuck it in there for safekeeping. But yeah. And I really, really want to open these. But I don't have the heart to. Because I imagine they would just be the next levels to things, and it would kind of be defeating the purpose of the escape room if I looked at the answers or looked at some of the other things without the context of what they're supposed to be. I'm absolutely dying to know what's in these, but again, I have no fucking idea what they say. So...
a mystery they shall remain forevermore.
And the fact
Or
that
at
they're
least until
sealed,
Clueless Japanese.
the fact that they are sealed envelopes is like the most interesting thing that they could have ever been. I think that that's such a cool way of presenting things, and I'd love to do a mystery like one of these in English. And I imagine once I crack one of these babies open, I would be doing it very carefully. But there's this cute little silhouette of Lynn on the back.
Oh my god, hi Lynn.
Yeah, Lynn Tuition, we've determined is her name. There's Missile and Camilla. And there's our kitty.
Look at that animal.
Yeah, I believe these ones include steps 3 and 4, and this one is like the ending of sorts. And again, I would absolutely love to be able to tell you what these are. Unfortunately, I can't. But I absolutely love this, and I wish so desperately that I had a means to explore this with you guys in depth, because I fucking love Ghost Trick, and this is one of the coolest possible collector's editions that a puzzle game could have gotten.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
Googled
another
around a
puzzle
bit.
game. Like, that's just
I
such a
found some people
cool...
talking about scanning stuff and doing a translation, but no actual things to materialize. At least
I can scan them. I'm willing to open them and scan them if someone can translate them.
That's the easy part. Is the thing.
Yeah. But, you know, having the object is the okay. Actually importing the object is a little difficult, because I did read someone was in the process of trying to scan all of the like manuals and stuff for like Japanese versions of games, so that they can have all of the artwork for various games in the series, so that could be preserved. Like kind of the same thing that's like what Super Mario Bros. Would be looking for, those kind of things. But like obscure games, and I forget what the series is, but they were doing that, and it costs a fuck ton to import things, let alone old things. The older that this collector's edition gets, the harder it becomes to find these, to scan them. So, provided that I can find someone that's able to translate them and a place that I'd be able to put them, I would love to participate in that and leave even the slightest hint of an effect on the Ghost Trick community and the fandom, because holy shit, I want to know what's in these. I want to know what happens.
That's a cool idea, but they already have the stuff scanned. I found scans online.
Cool. No translations though.
Great. No, that's the hard part.
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
I found a post talking about a Discord server that they made for it 10 months ago, but no mention of any progress.
No, I like how they made a post about it, and then, you know, rather than making continuous posts as like a forum thread, that would have been really nice. Was it a post on like Twitter?
Reddit. Reddit.
Yeah. Really would have been nice if they had done that, though.
I mean, it's pinned in the Ghost Trick subreddit.
Great.
I'm
miss-
sure all the updates are there on the Discord.
Yay.
Why is it always? I don't want to join more fucking Discords for things.
You join, get your shit, and leave.
I should just be able to get the shit directly.
True,
Yeah.
but
That's one of the things that's been preventing me from doing a Rhythm Heaven Studio stream, is needing to join the Discord to get everything. I have the download for the game itself, but I don't want to go into the Discord to get all of the things, or like to download all the different things, because everyone shares them in the Discord itself, in addition to other places, but the Discord would be like the hub to get them, which is fair, but there should be a public forum that isn't dependent on one specific communication system's servers, as opposed to something that's designed to have the infrastructure to store things.
It was more of a, not a server for distributing, it was a server for, okay, let's work together and make a translation
Yes.
of this. That, looking
That's
into
different.
it, didn't go anywhere. I went and I joined the server, there's nothing.
Fuck, man. I guess... Fine then. I'll do it myself. Puts on fucking... gauntlet. Instead of the Infinity Stones...
Open Duolingo.
Yeah, instead of the Infinity Stones, it's just the, it's just, like, all of the individual parts, so, like, all the stones are different translation apps, or, like, language learning things, like Rosetta Stone, Duolingo, various other things. I can't tell if this is upside down or not. I think it's the right side up, because the little flame goes upward like this. It's really hard to see on here, but you can
Yeah,
kinda
that
see
looks
the-
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the Ghost Trick Collector's Edition box. I would love to return to this someday, Hopefully after several hours on Rosetta Stone, and also with a higher quality camera so I can like properly document this in like a video game, like a video format, because this is supremely cool. That said, we've been going for about 3 hours, just shy of 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I think that's all I've got for you guys.
Thanks for hanging.
This is cool stuff.
This is so much cool stuff that I wish that I had the means to properly share it. Which would be, again, higher quality camera and just, I don't know. I think this is supremely cool. I deeply love this game, and I think that this is the kind of collector's edition that it deserved. It's just a shame that we in America didn't get a physical release at all, which shouldn't surprise me because we also didn't get a physical release for any of the Ace Attorney trilogy collections, or like for the first Ace Attorney trilogy collection, didn't get a physical release. It got one in Japan. The only Ace Attorney collection of sorts that came out physically recently was Great Ace Attorney. And as far as I'm aware, the Apollo Justice collection has not been released physically in America. I imagine it got released physically in Japan because Capcom loves Japan. It's almost like they live there.
I mean, they live there.
Yeah.
A lot of games do not bother with collector's editions outside of their home country.
I'm more so
I
talking
mean, a
about
lot of
like,
games don't get collector's editions, period.
well, I'm talking about physical editions at all. Like the Japanese version of HD Phoenix Wright trilogy is just the regular like box and all that. But we just didn't get that in America. We just got it digitally. I don't know. Collector's editions in general, I'm hit or miss on. I don't have many of them. I got one for Undertale physically on Switch because it's very cute and I love that game a lot. I got one for Sonic Mania Plus because I love Sonic Mania Plus, and I thought it would be a good way to have a physical version of that game. I got it for Ghost Trick because it's one of my favorite games of all time, and I didn't know how long it would be around. And if nothing else, the striking dark green blue box on my shelf makes me happy every time I look at it because it reminds me of a game that I love, and now it's also going to remind me of this playthrough that I loved doing because I love this game and I loved being able to share it with you guys, and I know it's corny as hell, but like there's just something about playing games like this in this format and doing the funny voices for the characters and making little funny jokes. It gets me. Like when I got to the end of when we got to the end of Undertale, that really affected me. It was a good time. But with that, on that extremely emotional note, it is now almost 11 o'clock and we're done. We've got nothing else. So let's check and see if there's a channel to raid.
CATV's still live.
Really?
All right, let's rate them.
Uh-huh.
Fuck it. All right,
Really?
Saps, go the fuck to bed. Hang on, my thing's not working.
That's the raid message. Go to bed, Saps.
Or we could make it the Eternal Classic, play Ghost Trick.
They already did, though.
Bro.
Yeah, I
Play it
know.
a second time.
Demanding things for,
We can do both.
yeah.
Go to
Play
bed,
Ghost
play
Trick,
Ghost
and then
Trick.
go to sleep.
Go to bed, Ghost Trick.
Go to bed and
Alright.
dream of Ghost Trick.
Dream of ghosts tonight. Thank you all for watching. Yell at Saps to go to bed. But yeah, thank you all. We'll see
Yeah,
you
thanks.
later.
We'll
See you later this week
we'll
for
play
Bobby's Door
sometime.
and Lifeline. Good night. Bye bye.
Look forward to
Night.
Lifeline.
I'm looking forward to it.